I got onto a clinical trial to treat my thymic cancer. This was the second time I had done a infusion with it. I had travelled to Brisbane, which is an hour and a half away from my house. It went pretty smoothly. However, my life at the moment seems to be broken up into 2-week increments of each time I go there. And this particular 2-week increment was just really hard because I was sick, and I have been sick. I had been sick prior. I've been sick since. I just have not been feeling well, and it's not particularly, some things have been related to the trial, but not particularly related to the trial. I am just sick of all types of things. I'll discuss it in there. But yeah, it hasn't been the easiest time for me.
I have just travelled from Toowoomba. I'm in the duck car park, just about ready to go up and start my second infusion. I am almost finished, by the way. I don't know whether you can see that properly. That's what my arm port looks like, and all of this stuff kind of gets in the road, but I'm all connected. Well, it is the end of my second infusion. Thankfully, I have had this little, no, it's this side, little sore. It really hurts when I open my mouth up like that, but it's looking quite pussy. And even on my foot, there's a little one there. I had some more, I don't know, spring up around my face. So I thought that might have been a bit unusual. So I told the doctor. He said he has seen it before in the trial, gave me a steroid cream, said if it doesn't clear, I'd have to get some steroids.
A mid-edit note, I didn't have to use the steroid cream. The little, I didn't do a good video of it. There was a sore that was really quite annoying and irritating just on the corner of my mouth. But the next day it was starting to improve, so I thought I'm not going to use this unless I have to, and I didn't. So that was one thing that went well.
But apart from that, everything went really well. My port was accessed. It just takes a little while longer to get the blood to come through because it's a much larger line that links my port in my arm all the way to my heart. Whereas usually it would be, you know, when it's like your port is up here in your chest, it's quite a short link over there to your heart. So just takes a little while, so we're getting used to that. Of course, most people aren't used to using ports in their arms. Is there anyone else out there with a port in your arm? In Australia, that really doesn't happen very much anymore, although I've been told happens a little bit more down in Victoria. So anyway, I am finding the port that's attached into my arm just doesn't, it just gets in the way a lot more and pulls and a little bit more painful. So definitely missing my port that used to be up here, but so grateful that I have it for access because I would not want to be getting a cannula every time I needed treatment. So altogether, very happy, about to have a shower and finish my day.
The next day after doing the trial, there was a music night at my kids' school. So that was lovely. It was called Messiah. They did perform Messiah's Handle and a whole heap of things. I've just included some of the work where my child is and my nieces. Because I have had this really bad cough that has just been ongoing, it was just getting uncontrollable, and I would just be coughing in the middle of the night, waking up coughing all over the place. Anyway, I'm sitting as an audience member and I thought, oh my goodness, I'm going to break into a coughing fit. And I kept on, like I had cough lollies in there, had all types of things. I was just trying so hard. And it just got to a point where I thought, I've got to leave. And I had to run right down the path away from the building. And I just coughed and coughed and coughed. It was terrible. Afterwards I came up, because I didn't want to, interrupt everybody, and stood up the back, and there was a lovely photo though that the school photographer took while I was up the back, and yeah, I'll include that first of all and then show some clips of the kids, and then yeah, I think I can update you on all the rest as we go. Please do like and subscribe, especially in times like this where I'm having a tough time. Not everything is easy. Man, it gives me a little bit of a pep and a relief and a little spring in my step when I can see that there's likes, comments, and new subscribers. So please do subscribe. It really means a lot to me, and it also means that these videos can get out further.
Okay, I've just gone to the doctor. Okay, I've just gone to the doctor. The cough that I've just demonstrated, just got this irritating cough that has been hanging around now for weeks. I needed my heart medication, and my doctor had given me the wrong script, so I thought I'll go in and see him, but he was on holidays. So I got a lady who was filling in for him, but I'm so complex that then she has to ask 6 million questions. And now just because I've got a cough, I'm now having to go get a chest x-ray because they're worried. She went and asked somebody else, and they're worried because my lung doesn't sound quite right on one side, which is the side that's got the Mets on it and everything. Anyway, I'm talking quickly because I'm worried that the place is going to shut. Plus there's people everywhere and I look like a dork. Okay, so I'll keep you posted. All right, I'm in at the x-ray place. I have to say that the other thing I am worried about is if I did have fluid on the lungs, which she thinks could be a possibility, which is why she is sending me for an x-ray. Would that mean that the cancer is misbehaving and the immunotherapy is not working? Just documenting this, and then at the same time my brain's going, it's nothing, it's just an overreaction, it's fine. But when you have cancer, these are the scenarios that run through your head and doctors' heads, as it turns out. everybody worries that it's something more than it typically would be. So she's marked it as urgent, so hopefully we find out really quickly. All finished. They gave me a report straight away and said there is fluid on my lung. So well played, doctor. That isn't my normal doctor. Well played. I do need to definitely start those antibiotics that she gave me, and they're hoping that that should rectify it. If I get too breathless over the weekend, go to ER. And I've got back in the car and I'm like, I have been noticing that I've been breathless, but I've been thinking that was because I've got a lesser script for like the inhaler that I take, because I was getting a sore throat from using the higher dose. So who knows, maybe when this cough all corrects itself, I will be right on the lower dose. But it doesn't appear that it's cancer, so hurrah for that. And yeah, I need to go to the chemist. I went into town, annoyingly, to go to a Darling Downs radiology, which I thought, well, it used to bulk bill, but apparently they don't now. So I could have just stayed in Highfields and gone to the Highfields place. That's annoying. So now I'm debating whether to go to Highfields for my drugs. I think I will though, because I think they take care of me there. So yep, that's what I'll do. But it's end of work for everybody, so it'll be a little bit busy, but nothing like a capital city. One other thing, I have been kind of feeling the desire to do embroidery, which Mum taught me some when I was younger, but I haven't done very much of. But I've always kind of, even when I was younger, I wanted to keep going with it, but Mum was always busy in that. And these days you've got YouTube videos, and I saw this little embroidery kit for like under $7 in Kmart yesterday. So because I haven't been feeling well, I thought I'm going to start my embroidery. And I've been doing it in the waiting room. I feel like a little old granny, but I kind of like it too. So I'm just about to learn how to do a French knot. Maybe I'll do that while I'm waiting for my script. Feeling a bit flushed, but it's probably because I've been wearing a mask. Yep, which I don't need to. It's just an infection, not a mask.
Another mid-edit. I thought I'd show you my finished product. I'm actually kind of proud of it, and I really liked that I could just learn on Kmart, a Kmart embroidery kit, and that way I wasn't upset if I made mistakes. I've actually got another beginner's embroidery kit that cost a lot more, but I've gone back and bought some more Kmarts, and I thought I'll do some Kmarts. Oh, and there's a Kmart one of a cat, and I thought, oh, well, I should show Immy how to embroider. Even if she just gets the beginning part like I did from my mum, then she can do whatever she wants later on. So I got, because they're so cheap, I got two of the same so that we can work on it together. Another quick trip we did was to visit an old neighbour of ours. Their daughter was having her 21st, so it was just lovely once again. She was only 2 or 3 when we met her. Jonty was still a baby. So it's just been beautiful watching their girls grow up, and it was lovely going and spending time with them. And Rod in his yard has a beehive, and Toby and Jaden were absolutely thrilled with it and just loved it. So I've got a little clip of that because it's really cute.
Okay. What are you wanting to say about the beehives, Granddad?
We need one. I'm gonna touch honey.
You trying to make me jump?
You can smell the honey from there, Mum. Touched it.
Happy birthday to you. Hooray!
but if you can hear it in my voice, I have been not feeling well for several days. I went to the doctor this morning after going to the doctor on Friday. She wanted me to book in with my regular doctor. So I did that. And he basically doesn't know. He rang my lung doctor and they compared my scans and they said it actually isn't too much worse than previous. It's just that I went to a different place than normal for the scans, so they didn't kind of have anything to compare. And yeah, he was worried it could be my heart, but I think at the moment they just think that my phrenic nerve, the tumour's pushing on that, and that might be what's causing a cough. I'm just hoping it will get over. I'll get over it as the weather dries out like usual. But yeah, it's such a worry. It's always a worry.
Hi there.
Well, this gap in between treatments is not going 100% well. My voice, as you can hear, isn't the best. I'm going really slowly. I'm going okay, but yeah, taking it easy, not finding huge amounts of energy, and just getting a little bit bogged down with this cough that I can't shake. In other news, the excavation of the kids' hole and their jump is, I'm not sure whether I should be alarmed. It's getting quite huge. The cats are in the sink.